present. Wow. My name is Haywood Lorenzo Perry III, and representation matters. I was just shy of my 21st birthday when I came out to my loving parents who are both here this evening. And I shared with my father that I had struggled with my sexuality my entire life. And in the 10 years that have now passed since then, I can't help but wonder what it would have been like to have known earlier that such a towering figure such as Pauli existed. Representation matters. I discovered Pauli while I was a seminarian studying religion in the divinity school at Yale. I've been invited this evening to open our distinguished panel by invoking Pauli's spirit through sharing Pauli's poetry. Pauli's words, Pauli's reflections, Pauli's brilliance. The brief selections that I will share were first published in 1970 and can be found in Pauli's work entitled Dark Testament, an epic poem that charts the racial history and lived experiences of Black folks in these United States. Tear it out of the history books, bury it in conspiracies of silence, fight many wars to suppress it, but it is written in our faces 20 million times over. It sings in our blood. It cries from the housetops. It mourns with the wind in the forests. When dogs howl and will not be comforted. When newborn lambs bleat in the snowdrifts. And dead leaves rattle in the graveyards, and we'll shout it from the mountains. We'll tell it in the valleys. We'll talk it in miner's shack. We'll sing it at the workbench. We'll whisper it over back fences. We'll speak it in the kitchen. We'll state it at the White House. We'll tell it everywhere to all who will listen. We will lay siege. Lit thunder, serve our claim. For it must be told, endlessly told, and you must hear it. Listen, white brothers, hear the dirge of history and hold out your hands. Hold out your hands. Of us who darkly stand, bared to the spittle of every curse, nor left the dignity of beasts. Let none say those were not men, but cowards all, with eyes dull-lidded as of frogs. They labored long, but not from love. They strove from blind, perpetual fear. Better our seed rot on the ground and our hearts burn to ash than the years be empty of our imprint. We have no other dream, no land but this. With slow, deliberate hands, these years have set her image on our brows. We are her seed, have borne a fruit native and pure as unblemished cotton. Then let the dream linger on. Let it be the test of nations. Let it be the quest of all our days, the fevered pounding of our blood, the measure of our souls, that none shall rest in any land, and none return to dreamless sleep. No heart be quieted, no tongue be stilled, until the final man may stand in any place and thrust his shoulders to the sky, friend and brother to every other man. Pauli. Amazon Studios will release My Name is Pauli Murray in theaters on September 17, 2021, and on Prime Video on October 1st, 2021. What a gift that we got to see it first.
Okay.
Yeah. It's now my pleasure to introduce our moderator for this panel discussion, the fabulous, the legendary journalist, Travell Anderson. Please welcome Travell.